So I really hope that people weren't fudded out of their bags or tried to get cute over the last few days because right now the market is showing us the signs of a violent recovery back to the upside. In fact, one that may send Shiba Inu breaking out to its next highs in this cycle. And there's four important things that took place over the last 24 hours that people need to be aware of. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. Looking at the Shiba Inu chart is very similar to most charts across the space. We had the violent flash crash day, which sucked. We had an attempt at a recovery day with another little baby flash crash down to the bottom yesterday, but turned into a dragonfly doji, a recovery candle, a change of direction candle. And then now most assets are starting a little bit of recovery today, which is a very strong sign. Most of them are sitting below their 20-day moving averages right now, pressing up against on this. Many assets have short interest right around these levels as well. So that's what the market is pressing on currently. The only one that really is different is XRP, and that's because the big approval from RLUSD yesterday that sent price running. That's a very exciting sign for anybody in XRP. But when we look at these SHIB fundamentals, there are four important things that took place yesterday. First of all, this one doesn't directly relate to SHIB, but you need to be aware of it because institutional money showed us over these flash crash days exactly what their plan is. And people ignore this. People are saying, oh, we're going down, we're going to be able to get cheaper prices and blah, blah, blah. And they try to get cute, but then institutional money steps in and just buys a crap ton of assets. All right. For example, yesterday, another $400 plus million worth of BTC added by them, $439 million. All right. So they bought the dip very heavily yesterday. They bought it the day before to the tune of another $400 million. But think about this. They had the third largest day of accumulation for Ethereum, $305 million worth of Ethereum added by institutional money, right? People need to pay attention to these things. The time to play games and try to get cute is over. Don't think you're smarter than big money. Don't think you're smarter than the market because that is how you get punished. That's how you lose your position. That is how you do not create generational wealth. So they're showing you all the signs that they want the market to go up and they have the capital to make the market go up. That's why you don't bet against these things. But specifically when it comes to Shiba Inu, four very important signs that happened yesterday. First of all, we had just a consistent accumulation, or I'm sorry, consistent addition of new Shiba Inu holders. So actually during this time, instead of people calling it quits and getting out of SHIB, we actually saw new holders entering Shiba Inu. This has been a consistent uptrend for a long period of time. We're at a new all-time high in terms of Shiba Inu holders. We increased another 600 and some holders from yesterday. So this is a very exciting trend, and it shows a lot of confidence and resilience when it comes to Shiba Inu. What we also saw was despite that big outflow day we saw from whales on December 9th of 940 billion SHIB, guess what? They turned around and bought three times that yesterday, 2.81 trillion Shiba Inu accumulated by whales. All right. So they're showing you what they're doing. They're adding, they're building their position. And guess what? They're planning on holding for the long term because once again, we saw another day of removal from exchanges, almost 1 trillion Shiba Inu removed from exchanges yesterday. So hopefully people are starting to connect the dots on this. SHIB's next leg is supposed to be an explosive one. It's one that is leading us to this breakout. And again, we're not that far away, guys. Right here, 4037. This is our last spot of resistance before we get into no man's land, before we get into extreme volatility. This is where, again, SHIB can make 3-4x moves in a very short period of time. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I want to remind people, there's very thin liquidity up in these ranges. This is the height of the last market cycle. And I want you to look at these days, right? 20% day, 12% day. That was a 75% day at prices above here. All right. SHIB. And what's crazy about this is there's less available supply in exchanges. There's more holders. There's larger optics in the space, and we're getting into mass adoption. I know I probably explained this a lot. I'm sure some people are tired of hearing about this, but I really want to hit home how important it is to not try to get cute in the market, to not try to trade ranges, because that's how you mess up. That is how you really make big mistakes in this market cycle, because we're getting into a time where it's not necessarily up only, right? I think that's a huge misconception that alt season is just up only. But what it is on the days that after flash crashes, the days after, retests and pullbacks, they tend to be explosive and they tend to push us to new highs. So We have all the exciting signs in the world happening for Shiba Inu right now. It's showing us all the signs in the world that we need to see because Shib is showing us that it wants to make this next move towards a new all-time high. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, if you are new or haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell, and hit that like as well. Let me know you guys are enjoying the content. But have a great day. Show your love below. Let me know your thoughts. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.